Hey guys, and welcome in to my top 10 YouTube, well actually top 12, because, you know, I'm stupid and I have too many. These are my YouTubers that I watch, I see in my subscription box and I think, hey, they've uploaded a new video. These are the people that have inspired me, made amazingly good content. And most of these are game related. I think pretty much all of them are. I may put some kind of I do have other YouTubers I watch, of course, surrounding kind of the transgender kind of thing about it, but I kind of want this to be gaming. For the people who subscribe to me are into gaming, I think it's only right that you guys can discover new talent or new people that we may have not have seen before, and this list goes into all of those. So number 12. Intro of darkness, then redness, then whiteness. Yes, it's Toby Turner. Yeah, he's one of the coolest guys ever. I think his voice is amazing. He looks really cool. Yeah, he's probably one of my favorite YouTubers. He does a lot of stuff. He's quite one of the most popular ones on this list. I think a lot of people have seen his videos, and he's the one that started me vlogging. I watched his vlogs for quite a while before I started vlogging, and I thought I want to do that, and it was that kind of started off my channel. So I can thank him for that, for the inspiration. Toby Turner also has some great gaming videos, amazing content, and I really recommend you guys checking him out. He's got a lot of subscribers and stuff like that, so he's definitely worth checking out. Number 11 on my list is Tweetman287. He's pretty much Ashland's but American. Yeah, it's weird. I found his videos via watching Ashland's videos and looking in the recommended section. He's American. I think he's around, well, I think he's in his 20s. He reviews old tech and fake tech, very like Ashland's does. Very cool, very good reviews he does. Definitely recommend checking him out. I think he's quite popular. I haven't really looked at his numbers, to be honest, but I'd recommend checking him out. Really good YouTuber. If you're into kind of your retro stuff, as well as the PSP rip-offs, and the DS rip-offs and PSP Go rip-offs, there's a ton of Chinese crap they released that rip off pretty much anything you can think of. So yeah, check his channel out if you like Ashland's. They're very, very similar. Not copies, of course, but they're very, very similar in terms of their style and what they review. Number 10 on my list is Metal Jesus Rocks. Yes, cool guy. Check him out. He's a retro god. He has like anything you could think of. He has like this man cave that's just full of console. It's amazing. I wish I had that kind of console library. He does. Yeah, basically he's a cool guy. Check his videos out. He does a lot of retro stuff. Probably one of the coolest retro people out there. He's on All Gen Gamer podcast, which is a podcast that's hosted by Gamester, him and that kind of people. So very, very kind of close knit group there. If you like Gamester, if you like retro, go check out Metal Jesus Rocks. I did a collab with him, must have been about 2 years ago now, and he's a very cool dude. He replies a lot, and he's very good with his community, which I really respect. And it's great to have someone that will actually reply to you and talk to you as a friend, pretty much, and not be stuck up. So he's a cool guy. I recommend checking out all his videos. He has a ton of them. So yeah, Metal Jesus Rocks. Number 9 on my list is Steve Benway, or Benaway. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So Steve Benway, yeah, whatever. It's very, very cool. He's I've been watching him for a very long time now, and he subscribed to me. I was quite shocked actually. He subscribed to me, and he was commenting on my my Fiat Panda at the time, a little white car I had. And I got to know him, and I messaged him quite a few times. We've spoken quite a few times on videos and stuff. So he's very cool. He's very good at commenting. He comments in quite a lot of videos. I was quite surprised at that. With all the views he gets and stuff like that, it's just like, how do you have the time, you know? But yeah, he's very into retro as well. These people all seem to be retro related, so I'm kind of glad. Steve Benway does it very well. He's very into like, I think it's PC games he does. I know he did quite a lot of Game Boy games recently, and my favourite video of his was, what was that game on Dreamcast? The one where it's the RPG, very famous RPG that really needs a sequel. sequel, but doesn't. You know the one I'm on about. If you know Dreamcast and those games. Shenmue, he did a video on that, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, check out his channel. He's amazing. British, which of course is an added bonus. Check out his channel. Yeah, Steve Benway. Number 8 on my list is one of my good friends, CI5 Lactics. Wow. You have so many videos. The determination and the how much kind of drive he has to make videos blows me away, to be honest. He has so many videos up. He has playlists for each different console. He has a ton of videos, and most of them are gameplay. Recently he started doing vlogs, and he started doing more commentary based stuff. I think his first commentary stuff was really Left 4 Dead, from what I remember anyway. And I started watching him around the time he started watching me, so I think because we kind of crossed over with comments and stuff. So I've been watching him for about a year now, maybe about a year and a half, and he is very cool. He's into kind of the nostalgia side of gaming, so he's into his old childhood growing up kind of games. So I mean, you've got like your PS2 games like Burnout, that kind of thing, and he does a lot of different games. There's too many to kind of talk about. He has some amazing series on YouTube. He has Childhood Memories, which is a series he does. He also did games, what was it, Most Underrated Games, which was really good actually, really interesting, because there was someone that Smuggler's Run I've never even really seen anything of, and then I saw that video, I was like, oh wow, okay, I didn't know about that game. So yeah, CI5 Lactics, one of my good friends. Yeah, the determination he has to make videos is absolutely fantastic and will beat me any day. The quality of his videos is very, very good, so I recommend him. Go check him out. That's CI5 Lactics. I'll put links down below. Number 7 on my list is Gamester81. Now this guy, he's I've spoken to him quite a while now. I've known him. I knew him actually. I've heard of him before I got to know him on YouTube. I listened to Video Game Outsiders podcast, well, I used to, like, religiously, and John Jacobson on there, Black Dog 7, who's a YouTuber, retro YouTuber, arcade kind of stuff. He talked about him quite a few times, and I knew of Gamester81, but I never really checked out his channel until it must have been about a year, maybe 2 years ago, and yeah, very interesting stuff. He has some great retro stuff. He has a green screen and stuff. He has like a background, and it's all very nice and blows me away completely. And yeah, Gamester81 is probably one of the best retro people out there. I mean, he is in that group of Pete Dorr, Steve Benway, Metal Jesus Rocks. That group is just your ultimate retro. And I love it. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing it amazingly well. Really nice guy as well. Check out his channel, Gamester81. Number 6 on my list is Lamar Wilson, or Wilson Tech 1. I don't really know. He's changed his name. But anyway, yes, Wilson Tech 1. Yeah, he's funny. He's one of the funniest guys on YouTube. I really recommend you checking him out. He does tech-related comedy news, and it's all very good. He's had kind of a few different formats over the years, but he's finally settled on one that's really, really good, and he kind of does crazy things. There was like the unboxing was really hilarious he did recently, and I did that competition thing with him, or for him, and he did just the effort he goes into with his videos, and he constantly mentioning his new chair, which is what must have been like 3 months old now, and it's just very, very comedic, very funny, well timed. And probably one of the funniest, naturally funniest guys on YouTube. I really recommend checking him out. That's the Wilson Tech 1, or Lamar Wilson, Lamarr Wilson. Number 5 on my list is Freaking D. Yeah, I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it. I don't think he's ever said it in any of his videos. But he is the voice of Duke Nukem. Well, I know he isn't, but his voice, oh my god. He does the voice very well. That's not the reason I like him. That's of course a great feature of him. He does a lot of MS-DOS kind of retro PC stuff. Very kind of old 80s PC gaming. Sims, he did quite a lot of Sims videos recently, and he's been doing them quite a while, but I've only really kind of gone back and started watching those recently. He has a ton of stuff up there. he is very similar to me in my time to kind of tastes in games, so I can kind of watch him and go, that's what I would have said, kind of thing. And it's very cool. He's a very, very cool guy. He has his voice in many games apparently, so he had his voice in a racing game a couple of months ago now as Duke Nukem, which I thought was brilliant. Yeah, whoever can say "come get some" in that kind of voice is pretty epic in my books. He does it a lot better than I think anyone that I know. So yeah, Freaky D. If you like retro PC, go check him out. I'll put his name down. It's very hard to pronounce and spell. Yeah. Number 4 on my list is Classic Game Room / Undertow. I mean, they're both pretty much the same thing. Mark is the main host of Classic Game Room when there's multiple people. I'm trying to remember the long-haired guy's name, but he's really cool. He's my favourite on the Undertow. And basically, CGR has been going since the early 2000s. They've been doing kind of like shows and stuff since then, reviews and games and that kind of thing. And they've been still going up to now. And he does he does a lot of retro. I mean, there's so many reviews on their website. It's insane. I mean, they review pretty much whatever. Whatever they get sent, they review. So you can have one day where it's a brand new game, like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and the next day they'll be reviewing Barbie's Horse Adventure for the PS1. So, I mean, it's all very random. Very well thought out reviews. Very good quality. Yeah, I mean, I can't say anything bad about them at all. I mean, Mark is a really cool guy, from what I can tell, and he brings kind of a character to the to his kind of narrations and stuff like that he does over the commentaries. He's very kind of enthusiastic. He's got more enthusiastic over the years. He's always sounded quite bored, I always thought, to be honest, in his earlier videos, but he's really kind of pumped the enthusiasm in the last couple of years, and he's very, very, very funny, and he likes flamethrowers. I mean, who doesn't? So yes, the philosophy of being a flamethrower in every game is a great one. So yeah, CGR / Undertow. Go check both those channels out. They're brilliant. So we get to our top 3. Now this is very difficult for me, seeing as, you know, I quite like I like all these people pretty much equally. So number 3 is Angry Video Game Nerd. Probably one of the first people I watched on YouTube. And he is funny. That's all I can really describe him. He has a great character. James Rolfe plays the character of Angry Video Game Nerd. They're not too disalike. I think when you watch Nostalgia Critic and Doug Walker, they are different people. It's like me and the Troll. We're very separate. With James Rolfe, I imagine him being like the Angry Video Game Nerd. I don't know if that's true or not, but I kind of like imagine him being like that normally, which is really funny. But the character is great, and there's a lot of swearing, there's a lot of rude words and innuendos and funny things. But he reviews the games realistically, and he puts a fun twist on his reviews. He kind of slowed down over the last couple of years because he's been doing his movie, but he's starting to pick back up his videos, and there's been a ton of guest appearances in Nostalgia Critics and the guy with the glasses.com's website. A lot of films they've done together, so it's really cool. Angry Video Game Nerd, maybe a slight inspiration for the Troll, maybe. I'm not saying if he is or not, because that would be stupid. no, he's not. But very, very similar kind of attitude. But yes, one of the coolest things. Check out their channel. Check out cinemamassacre.com. You can find all his videos there. I think they upload more videos than they do on YouTube. So yeah, check out his channel. Anyway, yeah. So Angry Video Game Nerd. Number 2. Now these last two. Oh my god, it was hard. Really, really hard to choose between these. If I could both put them in number 1, I would. But then I had to find another one, and that's just too hard. That's too much hard work. My number 2, Ashlands. Freaking love that guy. One of the first, literally, I think he was the first person I watched on YouTube. I even ordered his DVD. His early, I think it was his first one. Ashlands is British. He's funny. He has such a sarcastic sense of humour. It just blows my mind. He's so funny. There's stuff he reviews. He has his couch. He has his random crap object of the week, and he just reviews it. And he goes into so much detail and just puts an amazingly good twist on everything, and makes jokes out of it. Like does small cutaways where he's doing stuff, and he is very good. It's very simplistic, but he makes the most of it. I mean, maybe more over the last couple of years, but I think even in his early videos, he kind of did kind of funny intros and stuff for his videos. So, I mean, like the caterpillar that sang the Beatles, it's random. Random stuff, really random stuff. I mean, I don't think I'd know about the pop station if it wasn't for him. I mean, he's probably the only guy on YouTube I ever watched a review for and thought, that looks like a piece of crap. Everyone else made it look really good, I don't know why. So yeah, he made it, he's made some really great videos. Trying to think of a favourite one is very difficult. I think the spy camera pen review he did, it was only a couple of minutes review, I had it on the DVD, and I think it's on YouTube. And he went to the bath. His dad had a plumber around, because you know, cowboys, and he was asked by his dad asked him to go in there with this review with a spy pen to record and just make sure he wasn't ripping him off. And he talks to him quite normally, and then just before he leaves, he goes, "By the way, I'm not recording this," and I was in hysterics. And this guy was like, "What?" One of the funniest moments I've seen in a video in quite a while. Definitely great guy to check out. I would love to do some sort of crossover with him at some point. I mean, that would be a dream. And he is literally my YouTube idol. He commented on one of my videos, as I mentioned, in my top 10, and that's amazing in itself. I really recommend checking him out. I mean, you can notice similarities with me and him in terms of the fact I used to use my couch for most of my reviews, and that was kind of a homage to him. So, I mean, he shaped my channel quite a bit in terms of what I did and my inspirations and stuff like that. So, Ashen's number 2, amazing. So here it is, number 1. You know, it really couldn't be anyone else. I mean, you probably don't know who it is yet. And it's not really fair because he actually isn't on YouTube. He used to be, and his videos are on YouTube but uploaded by other people. Now the reason is because this person is on Blip TV, and because you know Blip TV sucks in terms of its video rendering and playback, that a lot of people re-upload videos onto YouTube for easy reviewing. And this person is the Nostalgia Critic. And yeah, I'm subscribed to, I must be like 5 channels that upload his videos. Leisure Rant Fiend, I think, is the one I'm subscribed to most, and that's the one that always uploads really good videos of his. Nostalgia Critic used to be on YouTube, as I said, so it's not really too unfair. He is my YouTube god. I mean, he is just hilarious. His film reviews, I could watch him all day. He's one of those people you can sit down with a video of his and you can just set up a playlist and just hit play, and you can just sit and watch and watch and watch and watch, because he describes the movies he reviews so well that you almost feel like you've watched the movie with him, and not many people can do that. Because normally in reviews they're quite disjointed. Some really good people like Fairless and I think like Screwers Looper and Cinema Snob, people like that can do it really well. But I think that the Nostalgia Critic has that kind of like angry like side tone to all his videos. He gets so pissed off with these films, and the funny moments is when he screams at the camera. It's like fuck kind of thing, and it's so funny. So funny, really well written. The work that goes into his videos, I really admire him. He takes at least 5 days to make a video, which is, compared to the internet troll, which I do, which is, must be, I mean, on the earlier ones, I must have done literally about 3 hours of writing, and then the next day I'd record. So, I mean, compared to him, he would do he does like so much, and in so much time as well, and literally he's like got 2 days rest and he's making the next one. I mean, he stopped now, annoyingly. Nostalgia Critic has ended, which was really sad to see, but he's moving on to different things. I'm sure the character will reappear. But my favourite moments of the Stalwart Critic are his movies. Suburban Nights, just go type it on YouTube. It's a 2-hour film about geeky, LARPing hilarity, and it's one of the funniest films I've ever seen, and it's better than most films. It's stupid. They're all critics in this film, and it's all that kind of group, the guy with the glasses group, and it's so funny. It really is. Suburban Nights, check that video out, you will not regret it. It's one of the funniest films I've ever seen. And then there's To Boldly Flee, which was the sequel. Amazing! Nearly 3 hours long. I watched all of it in one go. Amazingly good film. I love Doug Walker's writing. He is so well articulated. He's such a smart man, and he does some really clever videos. And he picks up on things I didn't notice in the films, and some of the things I did, and I thought that was quite funny. If I was watching like a review of a film that I'd already seen, I'd be like, oh yeah, that bit, that's funny. Really big inspiration. I mean, I think for the troll, he is the biggest inspiration, and I never want to rip him off, because I think that would offend me as well as him, because I don't think anyone's going to be ever as big as the Nostalgia Critic in terms of his character. But you can see similarities in the troll and his videos, how angry the troll gets, and the ending as well of the troll, where he goes, I review. Hang on a minute, I have to remember. I hate the games you love, which is kind of a riff on I remember it so you don't have to, which is his ending line, and I did that as kind of a homage as well. Just an amazing man, an amazing video creator. I can't wait to see more. If they ever do any more Nostalgia Critics, that will be the best thing ever. I'm not using video in all these videos because I don't know if they want me to, because I'm going to hopefully post this to most of the people that I'm mentioning, just to kind of let them know I talked about them. So I'm not going to use video, because I think it's wrong me using other people's videos. So this is literally just a video of me, so I'm hoping you're enjoying it. It's going to finish any second now. But yeah, that is my top 12. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's going to be a long one, and I'm sorry for just sitting here for probably about 20 minutes talking nonsense, but I really look up to these people. I recommend all of you go check these people out, and I may do another video that goes into more of my normal YouTube viewing as opposed to my kind of gaming. I think I'll do that. So yeah. I'm going to quick mention the troll will be back. He's gone on a small hiatus. He went on holiday. Yeah, he went on holiday to Barbados. He hates the snow. So he'll be back soon. No, it's going okay. I've got the script and everything written for the new troll. I was meant to have it out last week, and I didn't, and I really apologise for that. This last week's been very difficult in terms of money, funding, stuff like that, and rent. As you can probably imagine, seeing as I'm, first time in a house, of my own, moving to a house, and very not used to bills or anything. So, yeah, Troll has been put on hiatus. I'm thinking he'll return before Christmas. I'm guessing this weekend, but I'm not too certain. But I want to do something Christmassy for you guys on the channel, and I'm sure Jamie Gray 83 and the Troll can do something. I'm sure. But anyway. There you go. Top 10. Top 12, sorry. What's your top 12 or top 10, whatever. Top 5. Don't care. What's your top? I want to know. Comment down below. And tell me what you think of mine. I mean, this is of course my opinion. It's as everyone says, it's opinion, only opinion. So I mean, my list would be different from many other people's. I mean, there's a lot more people like PewDiePie and stuff like that. I think they're a bit too commercialized, and I'm more into the kind of serious, kind of more retro stuff. So I mean, I do enjoy those channels, but I'm more into the kind of classic, kind of retro gaming reviews and stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. That's my top 12. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Rate, subscribe. I'll be back soon, but until then, that's me out.